Oh, I can't see myself. Your event is starting. You may want to visit your channel to feature your. How do I do that?
Okay, so you probably want to open another tab.
I don't know. You have to help me. I don't know if you guys can see me, but we worked out some difficulty and we're streaming now. I hope. Just bear with me. Okay. So, am I live? How do I know if I'm live or not?
You
Okay. Hi. This is Arlette from Hairloks by Arlette. You guys know that we're streaming live today. It's been a little difficult in setting this up for you, but I actually saw this and I decided that I wanted to do this. So here we go. Welcome. And I don't know how many people have, I don't see many questions asked, but I was just going to answer the most frequent questions. And some of them are pertaining to how to care for your natural hair or how to transition to natural hair. Um, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with some of the products that I use since products are very popular. Just to say some things about products, I'm not a big product junkie. I do believe in finding a line that is water soluble, meaning will wash out with soap and water when you go to shampoo your hair. We try to keep away from waxes, paraffins, and because the paraffins, your hair has a cuticle, and the cuticle lays in one direction, and when heat gets to it, it raises the cuticle. And when the cuticle is raised, that's just like your pores in your skin, and dirt, grime, products get into the 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 hair cuticle, and it clogs it and it keeps it from laying straight, which prevents your hair from shine, and it prevents your hair from being smooth, and it makes it rough. So a lot of times if your hair cuticle is raised, your hair will feel dry and your hair will feel like it's not moisturized. And a lot of times it's products that's clogged in there because of non-water soluble products. So you want to make sure that the products that you use are water soluble, which means they wash out in water. Okay, so everyone who knows me or watches my videos know that I love the Jane Carter Solution products. I love them because they are water soluble and that they are filled with moisture, and that they have no alcohols or anything in them. And the not any damaging alcohols. There are two alcohols there. One is fatty, which is a okay alcohol, and one is drying, which is a not okay alcohol. So you have to be careful. The cetyl alcohol is the one that is a more damage. So you use a little of this. Also makes your hair really soft. Like I said, I don't think that every product is good for everyone. So if you find a product line that's good for you, then then you should use it. Sorry, she's on the phone and it's bothering me. Okay, so to continue on, I like that. I love Jane Carter's Hydrate. I like this line of hers. It's a new line. It's Hydrate, Seal, and Shine. And this is after you use all of the good things in your hair, washing, conditioning, and oiling. Then you put the seal and shine, and this will seal the cuticle, which means help the cuticle lay down flat, like we talked about before, and add shine and add healthy stuff to your hair. It has. Oh wait, I don't have on my glasses, so I won't be able to read these ingredients. But you could also look them up online. Okay, so this is the seal and shine. Jane Carter also has this great product, and it's in her new line, and it's Restore Grow Great Hair. Now, this Restore Grow Great Hair is great, excellent, and it really works. It's for people who have hair has been shedding really bad or balding. And what this has is a DHT blocker, which promotes healthy hair growth. And you have to apply this on your hair. Let me see if I get this right. Apply this on your hair twice a day, every day, massaging it in for 5 minutes each time you apply it. But you have to do it. Now, I've actually seen this work. So I am a fan of it, and I do know that it will work, but it will only work if you work it properly. If you use this product properly, then it will work for you. So you you have to use it as directed. So here it is. This is the miracle stuff. So it will work for you. The more you use a product is not the better. So you just want to take this and you want to cover your strands, but you don't want to saturate them. You want to make sure that this is in your hair evenly, and you have to let it do its job. I must admit that there are some curl defining creams that work better on people's hair than others. But just remember that this will not create a curl for you. It will only define the curl, the existing curl. So that's the curl defining cream. I like this for more than just defining curls. Sometimes I use this for a twist out. Sometimes I use this to twist locks, because it does have, because it's a curl defining cream, it does have a little holding agent to it, so it will kind of get a little stiff. But one thing that I like about her products is they never get sticky and they never build up. So I love that. My hands always feel soft. I don't ever get a sticky feeling. I don't know if you've ever used a product and you got a sticky feeling. Then if you have that, that's no good, because once you get a sticky feeling on your hand, then that means it's going to build up on your head, on your hair. Sorry. So curl defining cream, love it. So I wanted to talk about some things. I wanted to talk about some things we use for washing our hair, cleansing it, shampooing it, and making it moisturized and feel soft. Sometimes everybody's hair is not going to feel soft, because you have to embrace your own natural curl. So your own natural curl is going to be what it is. You can't have someone else's natural curl. You have to stick with what you have. So what we have to do is learn how to manage, care for, and style our own natural curl. Okay. So we have to talk about the sulfate free and the non-sulfate shampoos. I still, in my practice, I've been doing this for over 30 years, I still feel like everything is not good for everyone. Some people need shampoos with sulfates in them. Some people use them and they're fine. I think that if you use shampoos, conditioners, if it's all not washed out, your hair's going to feel heavy and it's going to feel a little brittle. Even with a conditioner, sometimes some conditioners, after they dry, they harden. So just be careful uh, in the care and the the regimen you use. When you're going to wash your hair, make sure you use a leave-in conditioner or a diluted conditioner. Spray on your hair first, particularly when it's really tight curls. You just comb them out gently from the ends up to the roots. You have to section it, and you have to take your time and comb your hair through, and make sure that the comb can go all the way through before you wash your hair. That helps detangle, and that helps keep your hair from breaking off as much as it would if you didn't detangle first. So you want to detangle your hair first. That's one of the major practices we have here at Hairloks by Arlette. I think you YouTubers, y'all should know that by now. All of the YouTube information, the correct YouTube information that's out there. So we want to condition. We want to condition and comb out before we wash. We also would like to wash the hair with a low sulfate or no sulfate, or even if you do use a sulfate, you want to, if the shampoo is very thick and creamy, I suggest that you dilute it. That way you can rinse it all out. Okay, if you have locks in your hair, you have to be particularly careful. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I do a lock soak, which means I dip the locks in water infused with shampoo and conditioner, and that's how I cleanse the locks, because a lot of people, they start at the roots and they care for the roots more than they do the ends, the free ends of the locks. And the free ends of the locks are what collects a lot of the dust and the grime and the products if you're using a creamy product, which I don't suggest to use anything that creamy on locked hair. Okay, so where are we? We are at color out of your locks. Then they're going to get thin, and they're going to, since the chemical color pulls the moisture out of your hair and adds a color in your hair. For locks, with the entwined and the curliness that mats together, that color is going to seep inside the lock. So if you don't rinse it out properly or lock soak, you will still have color in your hair, and that chemical will still be working, and then your locks will get thin. Have you, if you are a locked client or a locked natural and you use blonde, I know you know what I'm talking about. When water hits your hair, it gets all soft and kind of slimy, and it just feels like a little icky until it dries. You have to be careful to make sure all products are out of your hair, and you have to be careful to make sure that you're using good moisturizing products in your hair, because that chemical will pull the moisture out. Okay, so we did locks. Um, we did the washing of natural hair. We're gonna do like the conditioning. Some of my tips are to wash with a conditioner in, uh, to wash with conditioner, with shampoo and conditioner. Sorry, we want to wash sometimes while the shampoo is in. I like to add a little conditioner in it. This ensures me that I'm doing the best hair care for your hair. So if there's anything missing, I like to make sure I cover all ground. So I will add a little shampoo, a little conditioner in my shampoo when I'm washing natural hair, even locks sometimes. It depends on how the client comes. So we did that with the wash and the condition. One other thing is conditioning is one good thing to do. You don't ever want to skip that step, and you don't ever want to have to pay for a conditioning treatment, because that's hair care. And if your stylist says that she's going to charge you for a conditioner, get up and run, because if you can't pay for a conditioner, then you won't get good hair care. So I don't think that that's fair. I think all hair care should come in steamer with conditioner in it. Steamer is like a humidifier, so it's going to add moisture. If you're here in Arizona where it's dry, this is a dry climate, then the steamer is 100% the best thing you can do for your client, because we don't get any moisture here. So everything feels dry. Our water is hard, and our climate is dry. Y'all know Arizona don't have no water, and we very seldom get rain. So we get no humidity. So if you're a hairstylist here in Arizona, or you're a client that goes to a hairstylist in Arizona and they don't have a steamer, then you can do one or two things. You could go in your bathroom and you can turn on the hot water, and you can sit in your bathroom with the doors closed, and you can sit in some steam, or you can go and put on a cap, a shower cap, and sit under your dryer. I think that's the closest. Other than that, you can do an oil treatment under the steamer. The steamer is going to add moisture, it's going to open up your hair cuticle, and it's going to deposit every good thing that's on your hair at the time inside. Or, and if it's not, if you don't have a product inside your hair, it is going to open up the cuticle and release all the bad things that's in your hair. So if you steam treatment before you wash, it's going to open up your cuticle and release all the bad things. If you steam treatment after you wash, it's going to open up the cuticle and deposit all the good things. So a steamer is always good. Good, good, good. One of the other things that my tip number two, here in Arizona, everyone knows the water is hard. The water is infused with calcium, and you can see it. You can see it on your skin. You can see it on your dishes. You can see it on your shower head. If you don't have a water softener, it's that white stuff that shows up after water has dried or settled and evaporated. It leaves a white film. If you don't have a water softener and you wash your hair at home and you don't have anything to eliminate that film, it's on your hair. So a lot of people in Arizona, you guys, clients, you'll come in and you'll say, oh, and it'll keep that dry feeling away, and it'll keep the film, the white calcium film, off of your hair. That helps. That calcium will build up and build up, and it gets hard and chalky, and that's why it feels really, really dry. And to be honest with you, no conditioner or anything is going to help take that away. You have to wash that away. You have to rinse that away. So if you have a water softener and you wash doing your whole regimen, wash and condition regimen with water softener, then yay, that's really good. But if you don't have a water softener and you don't want to use a whole lot of bottled water, then I suggest that last rinse, you make sure that you rinse all of the calcium and that build up off of your hair, and you find that your hair gets soft. Nothing happens instantly. If you've been doing things, I want to say the not so good way, then it's going to take time for it. When you start doing using better practices, it's going to take time for it to relax, and you start seeing and feeling the results to it. So you want to really, really, really pay attention. One of the things that you don't want to be is a product junkie. And if you are a product junkie, okay, you're in rehab now. So here's how you get off being a product junkie. You're going to find a product that works for you. Okay? And it doesn't have to be what everybody likes. All it has to be is what you like. All right? And what makes you feel good about your hair. But if you know that it's not a 100% excellent product, just make sure that from time to time you rinse it all out of your hair. All right? So you want to pre-condition with the leave-in conditioner, comb out. You want to wash, shampoo. You want to rinse out. You want to put a little bit more leave-in conditioner in. Again, comb through. You want to rinse that out. Then you want to condition. You want to comb through. You want to rinse that out. And then you want to do your last rinse with bottled water or a water softener. Okay? So that you can rinse everything out. This being the scalp, my hand part, and this being your strands of hair. The hair from the scalp is growing out natural, and the ends to the natural part is chemical treated. So the hair from the scalp is stronger than the hair that's chemically treated. So here's your line of demarcation, and this is where you need to be careful, because your hair is going to break if it's not taken care of properly, and it's going to break anyway because there's nothing to feed each of the textures. So this texture is going to be stronger and this texture is going to be weaker. So what you have to do is gently comb and detangle the ends of the hair, because the ends of the hair is going to be considered damaged, because the roots of the hair is natural. So this is now damaged hair, and this is not is uh, healthy hair. We won't say good hair, but we will say healthy hair. Okay. So what you have to do is, if you're not ready to big chop, and I don't suggest that you do if you're not ready, but what I do tell my clients and potential natural hair wearers, that the chemically treated hair is going to come off eventually. So you don't want to wait until you have uneven, like, how the hair gets scraggly and looks like a heartbeat kind of thing, and you can't do anything with it because the ends are damaged. So you want to start clipping as you're growing. Clipping as you're growing. There are hairstyles that are good for transitioning. Some of them are Bantu knots, straw sets. Um, of course, the most popular is braiding, weaving, and I don't have anything against, braiding or weaving. I just have something against braiding or weaving very tightly, because uh, that compromises the integrity of your hair. Okay, be it growing naturally or chemically treated, it doesn't matter. It's going to compromise the integrity of your hair. So you want to watch who's braiding. You want to watch their first of all, that wash your hair, you condition it, and you treat it very nice. And you kind of, I believe in giving positive energy and saying, hey, and talk. Okay, okay. Take your time. Put on some good music. Be in a love yourself mode. Don't be in a, oh my gosh, I have to get through this hair, because you're never going to, you're never going to get through it easily, because you're going to be anxious. So you don't want to do that. And you don't want to tear your hair out. So you want to make sure that you are giving your hair loving care. So you have to be in a I love myself mood, and my hair is beautiful mood. And I'm going to embrace this natural curl no matter how kinky or difficult it is. Okay, so you want to love on yourself with that. You want to use products that are close to natural as possible. If it works for you, then it works for you. I'm not a big like, 100% natural, because there's some natural products that cause adverse effects to people's bodies. So you really have to be careful and almost be a naturopath or a scientist to make sure that everything is working good for you. But if you use all natural products, great, great, great. I believe that technique is a little bit better than what products you use, because if you're taking care of your body on the inside, your hair will flourish. We all know that. So if you are transitioning and you want to use protective styles, or you want to do something that's going to grow your hair out long enough so that you can do your chop, or cut your relaxer out, that's fine with me. Just make sure that you are being serviced by someone who really cares and who really likes what they're doing. We're trying to bring the salon back to the client and the client's best interest, as opposed to, yeah, I'm the pro and I know. So with that, when you do visit a hairstylist, you want to make sure they give you a consultation. Sometimes you're not going to like what you hear in the consultation, because in the consultation, that's the time where the truths are told. So we want you to be honest, and we're going to be honest as well. So in my consultations, I always tell my clients, I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know. Seek out someone who really cares about hair, more about hair care than hairstyle. Hairloks by Arlette is a hair care salon. So we're going to care for your hair. Our hair care services are included in our prices. We don't short you. We don't a la carte you. Anything you need for the care of your hair is in the service charge. A lot of people think that I'm expensive, but I'm going to make sure that you're okay. And that's relative to your pocket. So we covered um, protective styles, bantu knots, braiding, weaving, kopu. Someone said over there. They said kopu. Yeah, okay. I could do the kopu. I do it with my hair, every now and again. Let's just talk about my hair for a minute, okay? So y'all see this fro, right? So this is a fro, right? Yeah. But this is not my hair. Okay, so it's just the front part is my hair. So this is my hair, and all back here, all of the front here is my hair. All back here is synthetic hair, but it's done. One of my specialties is illusions. I do believe in illusions. I believe you should rock your fro while you're growing a fro. For all of those, wait. For all of those who want to know what they look like with a fro, I can show you because I'll make sure you have a fro and it'll look like, you know, it's your hair. So I believe in illusions. Since I'm a hairstylist, I don't really have time for my own hair, but I do want to make people feel a little comfortable about coming in and seeing a fro. I do not hide or act like this is my hair. It is not, but it is a protective style. My hair is cornrowed down, and this hair is added on. And I'm not going to tell you how, because I'm going to show you a video one day. I might show you a video, but however, I do believe in rocking your natural style. You can wear a natural look. I'm not a natural hair Nazi. I just believe in hair care. I do love the natural hair looks. You can stick a flower girls on is for hair care purposes. Yes, my techniques may be a little bit more expensive, but guess what? You won't lose your hair. You won't lose your edges. Your hair will grow. Yeah, there's less shedding in any of my added or extension or installs with any type of hair, any texture of hair, be it not human hair or synthetic hair. We pride ourselves on the growth and the care of our clients' hair as well as ourselves. So you will always see us with edges. Some of us with edges, but that's okay. Sometimes people come and their edges are already compromised. There's nothing I can do about it if they don't have a follicle. But if they do have a follicle, we use this and we make sure that they get it so that their hair grows back. And we've seen miracles. So make sure Jane Carter Restore Grow Gray Hair. Okay. So we were talking about co-pooing. Yes, in between hair washes, I'll use a conditioner, but my hair is so curly that I can't do it as often because it will hold perspiration and odor. So I make sure that I use a shampoo and I wash my hair, and I have to carefully comb it out and detangle it because it is very, very curly. It's my hair. Let's see. So this is not even. This is it. Not even stretched out fully. But you see, I get these little. You see those little balls? I get that. So I have to really be careful of wearing my hair out. When I wash it, it shrinks up a whole lot. So I don't like to do anything to it that much. Okay. Wait. Okay. So there's my fro again. What else can we talk about?
How long you last?
How long does this last? When did we put this in? This might have been in for. This might have been in for a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we did the whole October. And guess what? I could sleep on it. That's right. And when it rains, I don't have to worry about shrinkage. Oh, we want to get back because I'm at 6:57. You know what? I might come on again next week because I'm starting to like this. So I might do this weekly. Y'all are on. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so what else did we want to talk about? Oh, we talked about my Shawana. When I come to New York, I'm coming to do your hair. I promise you, I'm coming to do your hair when I come to New York. I promise you, Shawana. Hey, I also go to Maryland. I go to New York City, and I go to Atlanta, and I'm in Arizona. So if y'all go to Facebook and hit me up, Hairloks by Arlette Natural Hair Care Salon. I'm at Hairloks on Twitter. I'm Hairloks on Instagram. If you just Google me, you'll find where I am because I'm all over social network. I try to answer all questions. I I mentioned before this is my first time, so I hope I gave y'all some information. I really kind of feel like I was rattling on, but this is what I love doing. I've been doing it over 30 years, so I'm not a novice. I do know what I'm talking about. Everyone that's been in my hands have hair and a lot of hair, so I haven't lost a client yet, and I haven't balded one yet. Thank God. So